And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the San Francisco Giants. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here and towing the slab, Kyle Harrison. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7:15.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit weakly on the ground. Adames to first. One up, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
1 out, base is empty. That's in there, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. Popped up. 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Fitzgerald. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Major League Baseball. Back here at Oracle Park. And pitching in this game, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Foul ball. Left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it. And
Olsen. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit till the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Ozzie Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out to short. Adames whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Austin Riley. That one at the knees for a strike.
That's excellent location on a fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in San Francisco, Willy Adames stands in. Schwellenbach with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Headed towards the corner. Acuna on the run. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chapman gets a piece there. No score here in the second.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Elliot Ramos. And that one wrapped foul. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Harrison back to work. That one misses. 1-0. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On the outside corner, 2-1 now. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So here's Murphy now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And the count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That's in there. That's strike 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Throws to second, in there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That just misses. 2-2. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Acuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. Yeah, there's the strike. Profar off of first with 2 away.
Ball outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struck out looking his first time. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Bryce Eldridge. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fitzgerald swings through it for strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And fouled off. The 0-2. And he chases that one. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at 3rd, 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So
hit hard. Should be extra bases. The tying run is in to score from 3rd. Round second, digging for 3rd.
big big RBI for him right there. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wade digs in now. He's 0 for 1. A laser to left base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs, runner on first. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And it's fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field, Profar under it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Braves 2. Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ozzie Albies. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
And that misses. And 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Matt Olson. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1. Fought off foul. That one missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
That's a strike. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 3-2. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Lawrence Butler. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Popped up. Riley makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, no appeal. Allen measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Hit on the ground to short. Adames. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Acuna in the box again. Takes a strike. Acuna punches one foul right side.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, and there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. There's a strike. And it's even up to Ozuna. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the fifth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames to throw to first. That ends the frame. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 4-4.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. And that one pulled foul. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That's down. Run hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down, runner at third. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. 5-4 now as they take the lead. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And Willie fouls one back. That misses. And the count 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco, top of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 43, Tristan Jackson.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. That's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Saxon down looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Here is Austin Riley. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This to third. Chapman fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Fastball for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Sean Murphy. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That clips the corner.
That's the ball. 1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To third, Chapman. On to first, and that is the inning. So one hit. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ripped on a line. Harris makes the catch, and there's one down. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And first offering is fouled off.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. 1 for 2. And that is cut on and missed. Going along. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez also throwing. Oh and 2 now. Outside with a breaking ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there. Back here at Oracle Park, and now Nick Allen. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Into center and a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And the count 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Acuna stands in now and watches strike 1. In the dirt. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. So the tying run at second. On the ground. It's through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. But that's a good approach, paying off.
On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 5 apiece. Bottom of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Lee back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. Acuna there. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 3 for 3. He's got a couple of triples, and he's also singled. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So here's Wade now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Willy Adames to the plate now in a high-leverage spot.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. He will score. The Giants take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball 1 there. And that's through there for a strike. Now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Grips. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
0-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there, sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. And that one fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Right, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Being with a fastball.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Leiter measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike 2.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball, Austin Riley. The throw to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez up and throwing. Iglesias also getting ready. That one misses, and it's 1-2. In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. A little up front there as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Patrick Bailey. First pitch just misses. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris after it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now
pitching for the Giants, number 74.
Liner stopped at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The Giants leading by 2 here at the top of the 9th. That one hammered but pulled foul. Next one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chopped left side, but it kicks foul. On the ground right side. Takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
What a stop. Throws from his knees, and that'll do it.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton, crew here at MLB The Show.